morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm T-shirt Mama, aka Katrina. T-shirt of the day, repping a Jurassic Park. And then here's my sweet little bean Amelia hanging out with us this morning. We're still in PJs though for Amelia. Today I am going to be showing you my freezers, my refrigerator, my pantry, basically anywhere that my house holds food, because Nick and I are going to do a freezer pantry challenge for May, as long as we can. Today is May 5th. We get our COVID shot today. And we are going to go for as long as we can into the month of May so that we can hopefully start doing a monthly grocery haul. Whoa! One big monthly grocery haul so that I can show you everything that we eat in a month or close to that. And so yeah, I gotta find some room because I've been doing weekly hauls, and so I guess I'll just start showing you where everything lives in my house, food-wise. We might need to pick up odds and ends because like there are some staples that we just can't run out of. Coffee being one. I think we'll be all set for the month of May because my canister's pretty full. But like, coffee is not something that's negotiable between Nick and I. We need that to be a happy couple. So I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see what's going on. So I figured I would start with my pantry. As you can see, it is unbelievably full. It's just so crowded in here. So I want to do our best to use up what we have. So on that bottom shelf, it's kind of like miscellaneous stuff and or stuff that just doesn't fit anywhere else. So I have like some cooking spray, some oils, breadcrumbs, some trail mix stuff, and then some peanut butter fit, some Parmesan cheese, just some odds and ends on there. This is primarily, oh, I went too high, sorry. This is primarily our drink shelf, so we have some Coke Zeros, a couple beers, some energy drinks, some protein shakes, our coffee filters, things like that. I think I have a couple ginger ales in the back there. So this shelf probably won't take too much damage, maybe the protein shakes, but that'll be about that. This shelf is pretty much cans and condiments, so this one should take a pretty hearty hit, I'm hoping, so we can use up some of these canned goods. Like some of them we've had for a while, like those vegetarian baked beans we've had in here for a while, so we'll probably have those for breakfasts. And this shelf is kind of our snacky shelf, like crackers, popcorn, trail mix, pepperoni. We've got these like cauliflower tortilla chips, some carrot straws, or what are they calling these? Just dehydrated carrot snack, but just things like that. And then this shelf is just a hot mess shelf that just always becomes a mess. I have tried organizing this pantry so many times and it just always becomes a catastrophe. And I've just kind of accepted that. Maybe someday we'll be organized people in our pantry, but today is not that day. We have croutons. These ones are primarily more for Nick, because I really like these ones. Let me see if I can. The protein croutons, Shrewd Food. Trying to show you the specs on the back here. But it's a lot of croutons for not a lot of calories, and it has some good proteins in it. So basically we have like salad toppery things because back there I have some like dehydrated like cheddar, like those cheddar crisps, some granola bars, peanut butter, grains. We have some rice, some pastas over there. That pink basket has like oatmeal and granola for breakfasts, and then behind this we have some protein powder if we're gonna make like a smoothie. And then the very top shelf is pretty much all baking stuff. I know that there's a huge bag of croutons. I did a Walmart pickup and I had no idea that's how big that bag was gonna be. I know I just needed to like, read the ounces, but I just didn't think that bag was gonna be that massive. So this is primarily baking stuff up there, so that shelf probably won't take that big of a hit either. It just really needs to be organized. Like there's a lot of empty containers up there that could hold like my open bag of flour and like that kind of stuff. So that's my pantry. Do one more quick span so you can see it all. So this is my sad bowl of food that stays out on my counter. These bananas I'm probably going to freeze for smoothies for breakfasts because these are not going to last much longer. You can see all those brown spots. These ones aren't doing too bad. We'll probably finish those beforehand. This orange I think is just ugly on the outside because it's not that old. But I'm going to make salmon tonight for dinner, and I'm going to use the juice from that to marinate it with some lemon and lime juice, so it'll be like citrus salmon. So that's like the rest of my shelf stable, along with my coffee over here. I figured we could just start with this top freezer just because it's the easiest for me to get into. This is kind of like the hodgepodge mess. Anything that I think we're going to use relatively soon, I take out of the big freezer. So these sausages will be for Nick for breakfast, until they're gone, basically, because we don't have a lot of breakfast food, so breakfast is going to be kind of like oddball things for sure. So sausages will be for Nick. We have some ground chicken. Got some turkey meatballs. And then 2 of these like veggie pasta. So one's with marinara. And then one is Alfredo. Some English muffins. And then this is just our ice trays. We've got 2 packages of mozzarella. 2 packages of cheddar cheese. And then 2 freezer meals. This one's a Mexican casserole. And then shepherd's pie. I think I'm having people over during this food challenge, so it'll probably be one of these, and depending on how many people, maybe both of those. So then bottom shelf, we've got some mixed frozen veggies, some chicken thighs, chicken breasts, more chicken breasts, all in different marinades. These are chicken leg quarters in here, scallops, some Mandarin Orange like plant-based chicken. We've got like a half a thing of toast or bread, whatever. I already said these veggies. The salmon I'm making for dinner, so I'm gonna put these out here now. I'll put them in a bowl afterwards. We've got some Kashi Go protein waffles. This is some vegetarian meat sauce that I made. Those big like dark specks are sauteed spinach in it. I try and keep some like vegetarian options because my best friend who's here all the time, you've probably heard me call her auntie in a video or two, she is vegetarian. So I try and keep some easy things to pull out for her because she's here. When she comes here, she's here for like a whole day. So we gotta have some snacks for auntie. What else do we have? A little bit of frozen fruit left in this one. A bag of mixed berry fruits. And then these are 2 containers of blueberries that like I got fresh that I just didn't eat in time, so I wanted to freeze them. And then 1 banana, but the other bananas are going to be joining that soon. So smoothies are definitely going to be a big breakfast staple until we go back to the store. And our door is not too crazy. We have some turkey. Oh, I'm too close. Sorry. Some turkey sausage. Some mozzarella cheese. 2 things of butter. This is some cauliflower rice that I thought I was gonna put in with Nick's curry that I made from the freezer, but that didn't happen. These are things for Amelia, because at first, when she started, like, drooling and being really fussy, I thought she might have been teething, but I'm all set for when she's teething. Some cold things for her mouth. And then we've just got some ice packs here, and then some mom chocolates. And that's pretty much the whole top freezer. I think I touched on everything. So, yeah. This one shouldn't be too bad to clean out. This will probably take a really big hit, I'm hoping. Okay, and so this is my fridge. I kind of need to do a little bit of processing in here to make sure that with our freezer pantry challenge, we are not forgetting about these things. I want to use these up first because obviously these have the shortest shelf life. So I'm going to just start shelf to shelf like I normally do. Top shelf here, this is an egg bake that I have for breakfasts for me. Nick wasn't a big fan of it. I liked it. Coffee. So we've got some almond milks back there. We always buy those really big jars of like mayonnaise and condiments because we go through it. So that's just what's left of our mayonnaise in that blue mason jar. A little thing of ranch that just needs to get dumped because it's been in that container forever. Some Greek yogurts back there and some coffee creamer. We've got some eggs. This one's probably close to gone, if not all the way. There's probably only like 3 eggs in there. Then a full dozen. 2 hard-boiled eggs that I'm not sure if they're still good, so I'm going to find that out and dump them if they're not. Those are some lunches I made for Nick from the freezer and a little bit from the pantry. Some curry chicken with vegetables. And then some country crock butter. Then the next shelf down is some produce, so I need to chop up those peppers for Nick. We've got some grapes, some spinach, some strawberries, a lot of yogurt over here, and then some hummus for Nick. Some produce, we've got some oranges, some shredded carrots, this is a cucumber. This will all get eaten up, I'm not worried about this kind of stuff. Some lettuce for some salads, which is why we're going to have that salmon salad tonight. Some carrots and another cucumber. After we finish up the lettuce, I'm going to take all of the salad stuff and chop it up so that Nick has it for his hummus. And then these are our condiments on our door primarily. We've got some black olives, a lot of dressings, pepper and cheese, hot sauce, a beer, I guess. Parmesan cheese, pickles, just kind of the run of the mill. Nick is a big condiment person, so we have more than I think most people do, but this is what it is. Alright, and this is the last spot that we store food. This is my Big Mama freezer. And it's not even halfway full. So, let's scope this out. I guess we'll start over here. We've got some flounder. This is delicious. So this will definitely get eaten up, no issues. A bag of cheddar cheese, some chicken hot dogs. This is some spaghetti and meatballs that I made. The rest of that cauliflower rice. And then some ham. Then what else we got down here? We got some strawberries. Some more English muffins. Some chicken, plain chicken. Shrimp. Peas, broccoli. Some mixed fruit, some chicken, some steak, a pot pie, that Texas toast, a chicken tortellini Alfredo. I believe that's chili over there with some more steak. A freezer meal way down at the bottom. It's kind of like, what is that called? Green bean casserole. It has real mushrooms, real onions, but we added shredded chicken to it to make it like a meal. And then way at the bottom, there's some mixed frozen veggies. Oh, I can barely reach the bottom of this. And then I just saw, when I moved that, there's some turkey sausage down here. Turkey sausage, and then some Texas toast, another pot pie, and I believe that's everything in here. I'm going to slide this over to make sure. Yeah, so that's steak and that is chili like I thought. And yeah, that is everything. I'm going to even put that a little farther down. Okay, so that is everything in my food world. So my pantry, my freezers, my fridge, and the little bit that always stays out on my counter. I am going to process all of the stuff from the refrigerator, make sure that we are using... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Amelia's being cute, smiling at me. Yeah, I'm just being the cutest little baby. She's just smiling away at me. Yeah, you are. Hello. Okay, focused. Focused. I can't focus. She's too cute. That's all the food. I'm going to process all the stuff from the refrigerator to make sure that we use up everything that's good in there first. I don't want to have waste happen because we're trying to use things that are going to expire later. I don't want to have it be backwards, you know what I mean? So we're going to eat through our refrigerator first, and then food from our freezers and pantries. The refrigerator is probably only going to take like a day or two. We don't have a lot in there. It's all like produce-y things, so we'll bust through that pretty quickly. We eat a lot of produce, so that's going to be the hardest thing for our challenge, is the fresh produce. But thankfully we have a lot of freezer food, like freezer vegetables and stuff like that. We have a handful of canned veggies in there. We'll make it work. It'll be a little different for us. Hey everybody, not quite future Katrina. Whoa. Can you tell it's bad weather out here today? Look at all these crazy hairs. Holy smokes. Any hoosers. I realized I forgot to show you a couple other small food items when I was showing you earlier today. They're nothing crazy. Just like drink packets like these, the Crystal Lights. I have one of these. And then I have a caffeinated, like, Starbucks refresher. I had a Walmart version of this that I just made a big picture of, which is what made me think of it, because to push back us needing to go get, like, coffee creamer and things like that. Nick needs coffee. I just need caffeine. I don't care which way it comes from. So I just made a big picture of it for myself and put it in the fridge. It's like lemonade blueberry with caffeine. So I'll drink that and use up those caffeinated like powdered mixes first, and then I'll use the coffee. Or actually, I think I have a couple energy drinks too. But as long as I have some caffeine, it doesn't matter to me where it comes from. If it's coffee, tea, those little refreshing drinks, as long as there's a little caffeine to get me through the day, it doesn't really matter where it comes from for me. But I just realized I forgot to show you. And I don't know if this actually counts, but like my spices, I don't think I'm gonna get through that much because like they're spices. They're gonna be here for a while. But this is my spice cabinet. I don't have anything else in there. I've got a couple oils. Where am I? What side did I need to put on? This side. Some oils over there. And that's really it. Nothing too exciting. But that's just what I forgot to show you. So there we go. Using up some stuff already. Alright guys, so after thinking about this for a little bit, just so that it's easier to watch, because I'm already being my chatty Cathy self, and this video is already pretty long, and I haven't shown you anything like meal-wise. Showed you some drinks, but no like real meals, no real snacks, no food. So I think I'm gonna do this in like a series, like a couple parts. I'm not sure how many. My guess would be about 3, maybe 4, but probably around 3. And I'll do like this whole video that you just made it through, high fives, real friends, of like the beginning, so you saw how all of my stuff looks, how like where we started. So the freezers are pretty full, the pantry's pretty full, the fridge is pretty full, and I'll call this video done. The next video in the series will be like all of the meals, not all, but like a fair amount of the meals, so you can see what I used, pulled from where. And then I will go through again and show you everything that's in my pantries, freezers, all that stuff. For like the third one is what I'm thinking is going to be the best. So make sure you subscribe so you can see how the rest of this challenge goes, since that's only day 1. But thanks so much guys.